Hello rail fans and welcome to French Fried Trades. Today we're going to be building this Metro North GP40FH-2 locomotive. And this is a rather unique one in that it has an EMD standard cab on the front combined on the back with a full-length cowl body from an F45. So it's a very unique looking locomotive. So let's get right into the build here. So as usual, we're going to start with the rear coupler. So take out a dark oak stair and we'll attach that up. Under it, a sideways dark oak fence gate. Then on the next block down, we're going to put 3 black stone brick blocks on the bottom middle and an upside down stair facing outward on either side. Then 5 black stone brick blocks across the top. Then in front of this, we're going to do a 3 block tall T shape in the center. Then hang a lantern on either side of the second layer, and in front of that a 5x3 of polished black stone brick block coming out to each side of the tracks. Then in this gap we're going to put 3-quart slabs coming up, and then we'll do the same thing on this side, 3-quart slabs over here. Then we're going to do 3 slabs on this top middle here. Then we're going to come down here and open a fence gate above each rail on the bottom here. Then we're going to put 2 end rods here, 2 here. Then up on these slabs, we're going to put a glow item frame on either side with a frog light in them. And then we need a sideways end rod in between them here. Then we'll come in front of this. In front of this on bottom, a fence gate on each rail. Then in front of that, a set of netherite wheels on each rail. And in the center, we're going to do 2 deep slate brick walls, 2 fence gates, and 2 more walls. Then we'll put a netherite wheel here and here. Then a fence gate on the end of either of these wheels. Then above the rail here, we're going to put 4 lightning rods here and 4 on this side. Then we're going to come through and put a hopper on the side of all 4 wheels. Then we're going to crouch and put a wither skeleton skull on the side of each hopper. And then same thing on this side. Then we'll come up top with polished black stone brick block in the center and do a line right up the middle till you're aligned with these fence gates. Then a full line of fence gates up here and a full line of fence gates on this side. And actually, we're going to add 1 more block and a fence gate on either side so it sticks out by 1. Then on the next block down in front of it, we'll use polished black stone brick block, and we're going to go 3 wide down here and then make it 10 blocks long. So a 3x10. Then in front of that, we'll put a dark oak fence gate on each rail. In front of that, a set of netherite wheels on each rail. In the middle, 2 deep slate brick walls, 2 fence gates, and 2 walls. Then we'll do a netherite wheel here and here, and a fence gate on either of these wheels. Then same as before, 4 lightning rods here, and then 4 on this side. Then we'll put a hopper on the side of all 4 of these wheels. And then we'll crouch and put a wither skeleton skull on the side of each hopper. And then we'll do the same thing on this side over here. Next, we're going to come down on the side of this fuel tank here and put a full row of upside down black stone brick stairs here. And a full row of upside down black stone brick stairs here. Then on the front of the fuel tank on top, we'll do a 3x3 of black stone brick block in the middle. And at the back, 2 rows of 3 in the middle. In between it here on the upper hitbox, we're going to fill it 3 wide with black stone brick slabs up here. Then at the front of this here, we're going to put a skeleton skull, a mangrove button, and then a dark oak fence gate. Same thing on this side, a skeleton skull, mangrove button, fence gate. Then come behind the fuel tank on bottom here, put a string down here. And same thing on the other side, put a string down here right behind the fuel tank. Then take anvils here and run a line of anvils back until one's sticking out over that string. And then same thing on this side here for the air tank over here. Then we'll come up here and do a line of blackstone brick block up the center till you're aligned with these fence gates. Then a full row of fence gates on the side right here. And then a full row of fence gates on the side right here. Then we're going to come between the wheels here and we're going to put 2 deep slate tile stairs facing into each other. Then on the upper hitbox, a slab here and here. And we'll repeat that process on this side. So in the center, 2 stairs facing each other. And then a slab here and here. Then we got to do it for the back truck. So a stair here and here. Then a slab here and here. And then one more quarter to go. Do the same thing on this side over here. Then on the side of the 2 stairs, 2 fence gates in the middle. And same thing here. Then do the other side. 2 here. And 2 here. Then we're going to come up here and crouch and put a single deep slate tile slab on top of all 4 of these hoppers. And then do the same thing for the front truck, a single slab above all 4 hoppers. Then right here, put 4 dark oak trapdoors coming across. Same thing on this side. Then we're going to put a skeleton skull above all 4 wheels on the side. Repeat it back here, so 4 trapdoors and a skeleton skull above each wheel. And finally do the same thing here. Then we'll come back up here and crouch. We're going to put a lightning rod here and here, then here and here. Then come to the front truck and crouch, same thing, a lightning rod here and here, then here and here. Now we're going to come in front of this here, and we'll do a 5x3 of polished blackstone brick block coming out to each side of the tracks. In front of that, a T-shape in the center, and hang a lantern on either side of the second layer. In front of that, we'll put 3 blackstone brick stairs on the bottom middle, and an upside down stair facing outward on either side of it. On the next layer, we do a block in the middle, 2 upside down stairs on either side of the block. Then 3 quartz slabs up here, 3 coming up this side gap, and 3 coming up this side. Then take out a dark oak stair for the coupler, turn around, stack it up to that middle second block. Under it, a fence gate, then open a fence gate above each rail. Then we'll do 2 end rods here, 2 here. Then up on these slabs, a glow item frame on either side with frog lights. And then we need to crouch, and it's tricky to do, but we need to get a sideways end rod between these 2 item frames here. Just like that. Then we'll come behind this on this 3rd layer up, and we're going to fill the top middle 3 wide with polished blackstone brick block. Then we're going to fill the whole top middle 3 wide and bring it down to the other end here. So just keep it coming here, right down to the back. Then on this top outside edge, we're going to do a full row of quartz slabs up here and bring that up to the front. And then same thing on this side, a full row of quartz slabs on the upper hitbox on this side and bring it all the way down to the other end. And now our base is done and we can move up front here. And actually we're going to come down here on this side in front of the fuel tank, change this fence gate to a block and hang a bell on the side of it. Now come on top of the front on the 3rd block back in the middle and do 3 light gray concrete. Then on the side here, a red concrete on each side behind it, then a blue, then a light gray. Then over here we'll do 2 red concrete, 2 blue, 2 light gray. On this side, 2 red concrete, then 1 in the center here, then a brewing stand here, and a blue concrete behind it. Then cover this in light gray concrete. Then put a block here, put a trapdoor and open it, take out the block. Then actually in front of this trapdoor, we need to change this block to black wool. Then hang a light gray banner on the trapdoor. Now we'll swing around on the side here and we're going to take out red shulker box. We're going to put 2 here, 2 on this side, then another 4 coming back on each side. Then go to blue concrete, start right here, and bring blue concrete to the back. Do the same thing on this side, start right here, and bring it to the back. Then right here, start at the back, do 4 light gray concrete. On this side, do 3, then put a birch door here, turn this way, and a door here. Then we'll do 2 cyan stained glass panes in a light gray, then a light gray, 2 stained glass panes, and a light gray. On this side, put a white stained glass pane right here. Then on top, we're going to put 4 black stone brick stairs up here, 4 on this side. Then we'll fill in between here, all with black concrete. Then on the front middle, a black concrete and a black stained glass pane on either side of it. Then we're going to come on this side and crouch and put a light gray banner over this side door to hide it on the side view here, so it looks like that. Then we're going to come into a loom with a light gray banner and blue dye and make the bottom half blue. Then we'll come back up here and crouch again, and we'll put that one right here just to hide that door a little bit better. Now we're going to come down on the side right here, and we're going to put a fence gate right here. And that'll be where a door is going to be. Then we'll do red concrete and stop right before this fence gate. Put an upside down quartz stair here and a door on top. Then this is where I realize I messed up the pattern for the back end because there's actually a door on the side back here. So we're going to have to change this back end a little bit here. So take out these slabs, then put 2 black stone brick blocks and a slab on top. Then take out these 3 and put 3 slabs coming up right here. Then repeat it on this side. So take out these 3. And this needs to be 2 black stone brick blocks and a slab on top. I messed it up and I'm realizing it in the edit. Then 3 slabs here. Now our stair pattern is correct and we'll continue on. So come back up here, do red concrete across to here, then an upside down quartz stair and a door. Then a red concrete here, 1 on each side here, and a door on this bottom middle. Then a red concrete here, upside down quartz stair with a door. Then bring your red concrete forward in front of this on this side here. And then aligned with that door over here, we put an upside down stair and a door here, and a fence gate down there. Then red concrete across here. Then we're going to come up with a layer of blue concrete and start bringing it back. Then across here. Then 1 here, 1 on either side of the back door, 1 here, and then bring it across on this side. Then above that, we'll do a layer of light gray concrete. Just keep bringing it back here. 1 here and here, come across this door, 1 here, and come back up this side here, and across here. Then come on top of the back with light gray concrete here, and we're going to put 1 here, 3 on the back, 1 here, and then 1 above each of these doors. In front of that, we're going to put a row of 6 deep slate tile walls coming forward on each side. Then in front of that, 3 light gray concrete on each side. Then in front of that, 5 deep slate tile walls. Then in front of that, 2 light gray concrete. Then 3 deep slate tile walls. And finally a light gray concrete on each side. Then we're going to come on this very top middle with black concrete. And we're going to fill this whole top middle 3 wide with black concrete and bring it down to the back. Just keep it coming here. Right down till you're above this light gray concrete back here. Then we're going to come in this corner, and on the bottom of each side we're going to put a red stained glass pane, then a blue, and above that 2 light gray stained glass panes on either side. Then we'll come on this top outside edge, and everywhere there's deep slate tile walls, we're going to put outward facing deep slate tile stairs above them. Then we'll do the same thing on this side. Deep slate tile stairs above all the walls. Then we'll come back through and fill all the rest of the gaps between them with outward facing black stone brick stairs. And then same thing on this side here. Just like that. Then actually on this side there's 1 extra door. So we're going to come in the center of this front section of deep slate tile walls, change this to an upside down stair, put a door here. Then we're going to put a fence gate right here. And on either side of the door we're going to do a column of 3 birch fences. Then a column of 3 on either side of this door. And a column of 3 on either side of this door here. Then we'll do the same thing on the opposite side. 3 fences on either side of this door. 3 fences on either side of this door. Then we're going to come up front with our fences. Start right here. We're going to come up 4, then back 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. Then here we're going to come up 3, and over 1, and a 2x2 right here. Same thing on this side, up 3, over 1, and a 2x2 right here. Then put a chain across this gap. Then right here we'll come up 4 with our fences. Then we're going to come back 1, up 1, back 1, up 1, and back 2. Then we need to make a banner here. So we're going to come into a loom, light gray banner and blue dye. Make the bottom half blue there. And we're going to crouch and put 1 on each of these doors. Then we'll come to the other side and same thing. We're going to crouch and put this banner on the side of all 3 of the doors over here. Then we're going to come up top, aligned with that back deep slate tile section in the center. Make a plus shape of black stone brick slabs, a second one, and a third. Put an oak trapdoor in the center of all 3. Then on the middle of this vent section, 1 plus shape with a trapdoor in the center. Then we're going to come up here with black stone brick slabs. We're going to make this shape, knock out this center one, and put in a cauldron. In front of it, a 3x3 of dark oak trapdoors here. Then up here, we're going to put 3 black stone brick slabs on either side here. Then a fence gate here, and open a fence gate here for the horn. Then we're going to come over on this side, under this back vent section. And we need to get a dark oak sign. We're going to put 2 signs right here. Then we need to come into a loom with a cyan banner, light gray dye, put a border on it, and make the bottom half light gray. And this is for the cab window, and that'll go on the front up here. Then down in these corners, we're going to change this block to black wool and this one. Then we're going to put a red stained glass paint on either side of the bottom and a blue stained glass paint above it on each side. Then we're going to come up on the center of the nose on top, put a warp side here, and we're going to type MTA, hit it with white dye and a glow ink sack. then a mangrove button on either side of the nose. Then up here, a glow item frame with a frog light. Then we're going to go on the side of it with a dark oak side and type 4905. And same thing on the other side. Hit both of those with white dye and a glowing sack. Then cover the top of this nose in black carpet here. Then we'll come here, get a black carpet on the shulker box, one up here, two here, a T-shape up here, two here, and finally one on the shulker box here. Then we'll come down to detail the rear end here. Back here we're actually going to knock out this stained glass pane and put a mangrove button. Same thing over here. Then on the center right here, a glow item frame with a frog light. On this left hand side, open 3 birch fence gates and one on top. Then next to the item frame, a jungle sign with 4905 on each side. Hit them both with white dye and a glowing sack. Then we're going to come up front here, under here, and we're going to change these 2 blue ones to white concrete. And we need to do the same thing on this side. Change these 2 to white concrete. Then take out a regular item frame, come back under this back vent, and put 4 item frames here. Do the same thing on this side. 4 item frames right here. Then we're going to come on top of the front here, and we're going to take out a conduit, and we're going to put a conduit on either side of the front. Then in the middle behind this, fill this T-shape with black carpet. Then down and around the span, and anywhere we haven't built something on the top, we're just going to fill it all with black carpet. Get in between all these, then down and around the back here. Now come up here on this side, we're going to put a warp sign right here with MTA, hit it with white dye and a glowing sack. Next to it we're going to do a jungle sign, and we're going to type Metro, another sign with North, another sign with Railroad. Then we're going to hit all 3 of those with blue dye and then a glowing sack. Then we'll come over on this side, and it's asymmetrical with the lettering. So we're going to come back here on this side, do a warp sign here with MTA, hit it with white dye and a glowing sack. Then in front of it, a jungle sign, and we're going to type Metro, North, Railroad, all on one sign. And hit that with blue dye and a glowing sack. Then we need to make some banners, so come into a loom, a blue banner, and white dye. Put a vertical on either side, make the bottom half blue, go back to white dye, horizontal in the middle, vertical on the right, new banner. We're going to do a vertical on the right, a horizontal on bottom, top half white. New banner, vertical on either side, then a horizontal on top and bottom. New banner, horizontal on the top and bottom, and a diagonal. Then go back to blue dye and put a blue border on all 4 of these. Then we'll come place these, and that's what these item frames are for. So on these item frames, we're going to use the banners to put 4905. And then same thing on this side, 4905 on these item frames. Just like that. Now we're going to do the interior. So come on inside here with polish and a site block. And we're going to come down on the floor behind where these shulker boxes are and start filling the floor behind it 3 wide with polish andesite, so that our floor will be at the same level of all these doors here. Bring it back, and we're going to stop 1 block before the end here and 3 slabs down here. And actually we can't fit through the door, so we need to take out the middle slab, and now we can fit through that door. Then we're going to come back up to the cab here with polish andesite at the same level of the door, and we'll fill this 3 wide and 5 blocks back. Up here, a netherite with 2 levers. Turn around, put a stair on each side for seats. Back here, 2 blast furnaces in the center, then a door on each side. Then we'll come through this door, and we'll put a stair on either side in front of the door here. In the center, a column up to the top of netherite right here. Then 1 block behind that, in the middle, we're going to do a row of 8 sideways anvils. And then on top of the anvils, we're going to put a row of netherite blocks. Then we'll come through on the side of it, and we're going to put an oak button on the side of each of the netherite blocks. Do the same thing on the other side, then on top a full row of deep slate brick walls. Then back here, we'll do a 2x2 of sideways end rods. Then we'll use smooth stone block and a 2x3 here, then a 2x2 here. 2 brewing stands on top. Behind it, we're going to put 2 end rods, then this L shape of smooth stone, then a hopper here, and a brewing stand there. And there we have it, folks. We've completed our Metro North GP40FH-2 locomotive. I hope everyone enjoyed the build. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a great week. Stay safe out there.